Hi guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. It has been a bit since I have done a makeup look and I wanted to create a beginner eyeshadow evening look for deep set aging maturing eyes. We are going to go through this tutorial together and I will show you where to place your eyeshadow to create this lovely look to keep our eyes looking beautiful, dramatic, bright, open, not deep set, sunken in, aging, and tired. So if you guys are into that and want to see how I created this eyeshadow look, then just keep watching. So for my face, I am going to start with my CoverGirl Clean Invisible foundation. I really like this one. It is light coverage, but it gives you enough coverage on the skin that you feel like some of the imperfections are being smoothed and blurred out, and it's just got a really nice finish to it. Skin-like satin finish. This is a very good, affordable foundation if you're looking for something new. I feel like it's been forever since I've sat down and done a makeup video. We've had a few weekends of back-to-back hockey tournaments in town and out of town, so it's been really busy for us. And yeah, just cannot find the time between the daily routine and the extracurriculars just to sit down and do a makeup video. Also from the CoverGirl line, I have the True Blend Skin Enhancer Contour Balm. This has been one of my favorite products since I have bought it. I use it all the time, every day. I like to go in with a round buffing brush and just take some of the product on the brush, and that is how I will do my contour. And just buff that onto the outer part of the cheekbone, going in a diagonal up motion. So it's kind of like you're making a triangle just to give you that lift. We were in Minneapolis for a tournament last weekend and it was so fun. I love going to Minnesota. I love watching the Minnesota hockey players. Their hockey program there is just so elite. It's always good competition. My favorite things to do with this contour balm is my nose contour. So we'll just go down the sides of the nose and then just right at the tip. And then I just like to blend it out with my finger. That works best. Just blend it down the bridge of the nose. And this is the perfect contour color for the nose. Perfect kind of dome shape too, that gives you a nice clean line. I also find the people of Minnesota so friendly, whether you're going into a store, a restaurant, the gas station, just so pleasant. Always feel super welcome there. Perfect contour. And my go-to concealer on the daily is the Merit Minimalist Perfecting Complexion Stick in the shade Ecru. And I will like to just blend this out with my fingers, I find, because it's creamier, a little bit of a thicker consistency, that using my fingers works the best for blending this out. So just going into that inner corner where you have those cooler undertones. And then I'll also highlight the bridge of my nose. Just gonna go in with a little bit of powder bronzer today. I am using Bahama Mama. This is such an OG bronzer and one of the best from the Balm. So the key to any great eyeshadow look is your brushes. So I will link my favorite brush video for deep set eyes, and if you are looking for brushes, you can shop those if you like. And yeah, definitely that is what is most important. All right, so I just went in with some eyeliner and just kind of put on little reference points for where you want your darkest shade, your neutral middle shade, and your lightest shade for deep set eyes. And that's kind of where I'm going to be placing the eyeshadow around, just to give you guys a little idea of kind of where you want to be placing these shadows. We don't want to go too high up with our dark tones, because that could also make the brow bone look a little bit heavy, a little bit more deep set. We just kind of want to balance off these spots, like the outer corner to the inner corner here, that we have that little bit of a shadow. Also brighten it up with the lighter tones, and then just use our medium tones as kind of just our neutral shadows, just to kind of soften the eye. So I'm going to start off with my Buxom Cosmetics Ash K Home palette. I don't think that this is circulating anymore. Might have to just search up this palette and see if you can find it on any websites. This is such a great palette with the neutral tones in it. Super buttery, super blendable, and I really, really like it. So it's too bad that it's not on the Sephora website anymore. So I'm going to take a smaller dome brush. This is a Morphe Jaclyn Hill JH40. You want to use something a little bit more precise when you're going in with the deeper tones, the darker tones. I'm just going to kind of pat that into Rich Rich, which is a matte brown, and I'm just going to kind of start placing that out on the outer corner. And starting with the dark colors, the deeper tones, helps when we want to just kind of blend our medium and light tones through them, because we just want to keep blending with dark tones. So that is as high up as I'm going to go with this dark color, and I'm going to put it in the crease to kind of diffuse it out. But I just want to kind of match it up to that outer corner, or inner corner, sorry. You can bring that down on the lid. You can even go in a little further with it too, just not higher up. A little further, but just not too high on the lid. You can deepen that with a little bit of black, so go into Smokin'. Just kind of pat that in place on the outer V of the eye. All right, now let's take the shade Teddy, which is just a nice warm neutral. I'm going in with the JH35 brush from Morphe and Jaclyn Hill, and I'm just going to place that beside this deeper tone. That's just going to soften and blend those shades in together. Going from the lid to the crease. Sometimes you can even just kind of close your eye and tilt your head back a bit. That helps with deep set eyes to give more of a flatter surface. I'm going to take the same brush and go into Unfiltered, which is a little bit lighter. Still warm neutral, just a little bit lighter, and just pat that right next to Teddy. Now I'm going to go in to my Urban Decay Honey palette. This one's really old too, but it has a really nice bright color right here, a light kind of champagne color. There's a little bit of iridescence to it, and it's pretty smooth and buttery. So I'm going to take a flat brush, and then I'm going to pat that in the inner corner and just follow the shape of my lid, and you can see that that just opens up the eye so much and gives you bigger lid space. I really like following through right onto the lid, and it just kind of makes the eyes look brighter. Kind of balance too. If you have different shape eyes, I could go up a little bit higher on this side and kind of balance the shape because this eye is bigger. Can even go right up here near the nose. And lighten up that part of the eye as well. Putting in lighter shadow here as well also kind of draws the eyes out a little more. So if your eyes are close set, that'll help kind of draw them back with the depth on the outer corner and the lightness right in through the front of the eye and up on the brow bone area. So we're going to do a little bit of liquid liner. I'm just going to kind of pull my eye a little bit. And just add it to the outer part of the lash line. Now we can take a pencil eyeliner and just go in and tightline the outer corner of the eye. And you can see on the lid and up to the brow bone and crease, we have our light and then our medium and then our dark on the So I added mascara to the outer 3/4 of the lash line just to give that inner corner a little pop. Still, we didn't do anything underneath, just to give more of a crisp look under the eye, and that just kind of contrasts nicely with the depth on the outer corner, so that looks a little bit more dramatic. I'm going to take you guys to the natural light so you can see the eye look away from the ring light. All right, this is what it looks like in the natural light, and where we've placed the eyeshadow and the depth and the liner, you'll be able to wear this all evening without it looking messy or making your eyes look more deep set. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was helpful. I think it'll be really great for those of us with deep set, maturing, aging eyes if we want to wear something a little bit more dramatic for the evening. Yeah, so thank you guys for being here, and I will see you guys again soon.